Hi, it's Jane O'Halloran, founder of Anxiety Escape the Cage. Welcome to this live video. So, why is it that you never feel good enough, no matter how much you achieve? And why is that so much worse in midlife? So, I did create a post about this, which you may have read, and I thought it's actually a really important topic, and I wanted to talk about it. And hi, Anna. Thanks for joining me. So, it's a really important topic, and it's one that's close to my heart. And it's also, I feel like it's a bit of an epidemic in our society. So, it's really important, I think, to address. And I think that never feeling good enough, always feeling like you're inferior somehow, always comparing yourself to other people and always falling short, doubting yourself, not feeling confident. I think a lot that is at the root of a lot of anxiety. It was certainly at the root of my anxiety. It was like a shameful secret that I was harboring. Like if people really knew me and knew how inferior I was, how totally not good enough, lacking in any worth, then they would absolutely reject and disapprove of me. And it's this thing that you hold inside, it sits there. And the anxiety comes out about because any little thing then kind of reminds you, I'm not good enough. Oh my God, I'm not good enough. And it's like you have to put on a front, a mask to stop people finding out that you really are not good enough. And that takes so much energy, it's exhausting, and you have to keep it up. And then little things kind of break through and get to you. And it kind of, oh my God, someone's going to find out that I'm not good enough. I'm going to realize actually that is so true. All this thing that I was frightened of. It was a deep, deep fear that in reality I'm not good enough. That is actually true, and all of these thoughts come through and create that anxiety in your body, your palpitations in your chest, the tightness in your throat, not being able to get your words out, this churning in your stomach, this fog in your head. So all of these things, I think, often do come from that fear of really not being found out, and that you're not good enough. That fear of being found out that you're not good enough by other people and also by yourself. That fear that really that is true. And I remember my mum, I remember having a conversation with my mum, and this was years ago when I was a teenager, her saying, and I was sort of saying, oh, all these things, I'm anxious, I don't know, I don't feel good enough, whatever. And she was saying, well, you've done this and you've done that and you've done that. And it was kind of like everything she was saying was not touching me. Everything she was saying was like, it was like a big pit in front of me, and all the words were going into that pit. They just did not touch me. It didn't change my opinion. And it's like that, isn't it? It's like anything that anyone says, anything that you've done, your mind, when you're in that state, it twists it to say, yes, but, and it creates that scenario where even though you've done this, and this, you're still not good enough. And actually, the biggest lie that we are being told in our society right now is that our self-worth equates to what we do and what we have. We are programmed to believe that. It's really important to know this. It's such a lie, but yet we constantly getting those messages that our self-worth relates to what we do and what we have. All of the advertising, all of the media, everything perpetuates that lie. And we believe it deep within our subconscious and deep within the cells of our bodies. We believe that. But the reason why we never feel that self-worth is because it's not true. Our self-worth comes from inside. It's inherent. It comes from inside. So if we're trying to gain our self-worth from our achievements, we're chasing a hollow dream. We're chasing a lie. And our self-worth is there unless we program it out of ourselves, which is what's happened. We've programmed it out of ourselves. You know, I think I mentioned this in my previous post of a beautiful, amazing teacher of mine who lived in Kenya until he was 12. And because that's obviously a different time, a different culture, there isn't that same programming that, you know, your self-worth is related to what you do and what you have. And so that he sort of witnessed the Maasai people walking tall and just believing in themselves, and just because it was inherent, they'd not been programmed out of them, they would never question their self-worth. It would never even occur to them to question their belief in themselves, their worth, their value. They didn't question it. They lived it. They walked it. They expressed that worth in everything they did. And he just thought that was normal. And then when he was 12, he came to England, and he's like, everybody's walking around with their heads down. You know, people, he's saying, what is wrong with people? People not confident, people not believing in themselves. And, you know, he just couldn't understand it because that was totally alien to his experience. But we are born into it. It becomes part of our programming. And then midlife, menopause comes along. And a lot of times, you know, all of this stuff we push down because we're busy with our kids, we're busy with our jobs, we're busy with our relationships, and we kind of know it, but we push it down. And then in midlife, a lot of those things disappear. You know, our kids grow up, they leave home, perhaps we lose our parents, things change, relationships change, the menopause hits, and all of this stuff goes, whoa, and it comes up and it's like, oh my God, that's just too much to deal with. We're faced with it. We're faced with our lack of self-worth. And it all becomes too much. It all becomes overwhelming. All because we've been programmed. We've been programmed to equate our self-worth with what we do and what we have. We're not taught that our self-worth is inherent. We're not taught how to reprogram ourselves. We're just not. And that's why we're chasing something. We're chasing a lie. And what I want to say to you is that you can break free from that, and you deserve to break free. You deserve better. You deserve to be happy and carefree and excited about life. I know that you've got more to offer, and not that you're offering because you need to prove yourself, but offering from a place of strength, offering from be expressing who you are. Simply by expressing who you are and being your authentic self, that is what you offer the world. That is what you have to offer. It comes naturally. It comes from a natural place. You're not trying to prove anything. I know you've got more to offer. And you deserve that. You deserve that better life. And, you know, I've helped other people. I've put in my post, I've helped other people like you to get that better life. And those people they didn't have any special talents. There's nothing mysterious about the process, nothing special, particularly about the people, but it's just that they, first of all, they have that step-by-step process, that step-by-step strategy, and they have the support to do it, to reprogram and connect with their inherent self-worth. And they take small steps every day. They know what they're doing. They have the process, they have the strategy, they have the support. They take small steps and then they start to create that change. And it's amazing to see. It's amazing to witness. I've witnessed that change within myself. I've witnessed that change within my clients. And I would love to witness that change within you. So in order to get you those results, I really need to know about you. What makes you tick? What are your concerns? What are your challenges? And how can I best help you forward? So, and if you've had enough of feeling doubtful and anxious and not good enough, and you want to break free from all of that, then I'm really happy to chat to you, to get on a call. I can get to know you particularly, personally, get to know what makes, like I said, what makes you tick, what you need, and look at getting you that strategy to move you forward, because you deserve that. And I don't want you to waste any more time. I want you to have the life that you deserve right now. So, Anna, thank you for joining me. If you've any questions, please ask them within the post. Message me, send me a message, connect with me, and yeah, let's get you moving forward, because you definitely deserve it. So thanks so much, everybody. Anyone who's watching the replay, thank you for joining me. I've been Jane O'Halloran. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Love and light.